Hi, and welcome to another edition of our weekly market outlook report for the week starting Monday, the 13th of July. We have a busy week ahead of us, which starts with slow economic calendar on Monday. On Tuesday, we should be on the lookout for China trade balance, UK production, UK GDP for May, and also US consumer price index figures. Going forward, UK consumer price index figures and Canada interest rate decision, in addition to the US crude oil inventories, will be closely watched on Wednesday. On Thursday, the main point of interest is reserved for Australian and UK unemployment data, ECB rate decision, and US retail sales and jobless claims figures. The week will finish on Friday with Eurozone Consumer Price Index, US housing, and Canada retail sales. Now, let's take a look at few markets. This is Bitcoin in end of day time frame, and we can see that price action is still consolidating sideways in something that appears to be a triangular shape, capped by this falling resistance trend line and also this other trend line here close to 10,000 level. It's a psychologically important round number. Initial support to the downside is at 8866, 8,866, which is the cluster of these lows here. If we see a rally higher from these lows and a breakout above 10,000, and in particular an end of day close above 10,070 resistance, that could appear to be bullish, potentially opening the way for an extension to the upside, targeting 10,380, 10,700, possibly even 11,000 on the upside. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower and the loss of this rising support trend line and the loss of 8866, a retest of that level from underneath as a newly found resistance, that would appear to be quite bearish, potentially opening the way for an extension to the downside and retest of additional downside supports at 8640, followed by 8,215, and then 8,000, which is a nice and round number as well. Now let's talk about Wall Street. This is Dow Jones or Wall Street in end of day time frame. We could see the price action was coiling here, was consolidating, and finally we saw a breakout. This is a retest from above, so breakout, retest, buying pressure here with this wicks at the moment in end of day time frame. Key trading level to the downside is at 25,422, which is the cluster of these lows. As long as the price stays above that level, bulls are in complete control, potentially looking for an extension to the upside, targeting 26,450, 26,780, 27,000, nice and round number, possibly even cluster of these highs towards 27,600. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower and an end of day close below these current lows at 25,420, that would negate the bullish outlook, potentially opening the way for the retest of these other support to the downside at 25,160, 24,900 to the downside. Euro dollar, this is the intraday 4-hourly time frame, appears to be quite bullish. We saw a challenge to this falling resistance trend line and a breakout and a retest of that trend line now as a support. Key trading level for euro dollar is at 1 spot 1244. Bulls are in complete control above that level, targeting resistances at 1 spot 1360, these highs. Possibly 1 spot 14, nice and round number. Above that 1450, 1480 on the upside, which would be US dollar weakness. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower and an end of day close below 1 spot 1244, that would negate the bullish outlook, targeting 1 spot 12, nice and round number. Cluster of these lows towards 111.90, loss of that level 111.25. Cable also appears to be very bullish. We have a breakout above the falling trend line, and now we also have this rising trend line, so we can use the same logic here for the support. So we have a rising trend line here, a sequence of higher lows, the price is above multiple moving averages, key trading level at 1 spot 25.80. As long as the price stays above that level, bulls are in control, targeting extension to the upside towards one spot 27, 27.50, one spot 28, which would be the cluster of these highs from 10th of June. Alternatively, if you see a dip lower and a loss of 125.80 and end of day close below that level, that could open the way for a deeper corrective move towards 125, 24.50, possibly even 24.20 to the downside. Japanese yen, dollar Japanese yen is going sideways. US dollar weakness, we are seeing a pullback lower here. Key trading level is 106.50. Loss of that level and continuation of this selling pressure could open the way for the retest of 106, possibly 105.50, 105.30, even 105 supports to the downside. Alternatively, if we see a dip, a rally higher and a breakout, and it must be an end of day close above 107.60, retest of that level from above as a newly found resistance support could open the way for an extension to the upside towards 108, 108.15, 108.50, 108.70 to the upside. Gold appears to be very bullish, rising support trend line, higher lows. The price is creating continuation pattern breakouts, continuation pattern breakouts, continuation pattern, hopefully breakout to the upside. Key trading level going forward is at 1790, 1790. Bulls appear to be in control above that level, so pull back into 1790 and a rally or a gradual move higher and a breakout above 1805 and end of day close above that level could appear to be quite bullish, targeting 1820, 1826, 1837, possibly even 1850 on the upside. Alternatively, we see a dip lower and end of day close below 1790. That would open the way for a deeper corrective move and retest of additional supports to the downside towards 1780, 1774, possibly even 1760 to the downside. Lastly, let's talk about crude oil. Crude oil is uptrending nicely. There is a bit of a divergence in higher time frames, i.e. the end of day time frame. This is the 4-hourly, where we have a sequence of slightly higher highs, and stochastic is creating a sequence of slightly lower highs. But crude oil is supported by this rising support trend line, and the crude oil is currently supported by 38.50, 38.40 level. As long as the price stays above that level and pushes higher gradually and breaks above 41.50 and it creates an end of day close above that level, that could be bullish, targeting 42.80, 44 on the upside, possibly even 46 over a longer period of time. That will be basically a breakout above these significant highs here. Alternatively, if you see a dip lower and end of day close below 38.40, that would negate the bullish outlook, opening the way for a deeper corrective move towards 38, possibly even 36.50 to the downside. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and happy trading. Bye for now.